Thank you, everyone, for coming. It's so great. It's a wonderful turnout, more than I ever expected, really, for the evening before. So thank you so much for joining us. So yes, Ricardo Arellano. He told me to roll my R's. Okay, so I have the pleasure of getting to introduce Ricardo. Ricardo is a longtime friend of Spartan, and we're so happy that he could be here to host Cleaning and Cocktails in conjunction with our Hygieia networking event. So let's bring up Ricardo for an episode of Cleaning and Cocktails.
So there's a reason I have you guys up here, Carol and Raquel. I know that you guys talk about ironic that we are in the Hygieia event, that, again, a lot of the purpose behind this is to empower women in the cleaning industry, whether you're a cleaning business owner or you're a manager, executive in the industry. Before I quickly let you guys introduce yourselves, but you guys are working on something, or you've launched something that I think maybe this would be a nice time to talk about it.
This is a surprise for all of us. But yes, thank you for bringing that up. So we actually, Carla, myself, and Raquel, we all met and came together because of Ricky and his Cleaning and Cocktails. Ricky's actually one of the reasons, or my reason, inspiration for even starting a YouTube, doing a podcast. I walked into his office one day and I walked out and I'm like, I want to be just like this guy. Right? At first I thought it was a big cleaning company, but then I figured out it was the social media and helping people. So the three of us, Carlita's not here, but we met through Cleaning and Cocktails, met a number of wonderful women in the cleaning industry, and lo and behold, we've created and came up with a all-female, Latina, Spanish-speaking networking group called Mujeres Empresaria en la Limpieza. And yeah, we're going to be having our first event in October, the 24th and 25th in Dallas, Texas. And we would love for everybody to come.
So, Carol, that's pretty cool. So just so everybody knows, in the ISSA organization too, like again, what they're doing is things that we've been talking about. So when I heard that they were already launching something, it was like, all right, it's a perfect time. You guys are coming here. You're already here. Let's talk about it. But let's take a step back then. And Raquel, if you want to introduce yourself, like you're in the cleaning industry. So are you cleaning business owners? Do you work for a cleaning company? Share with everybody what you guys do.
Thank you so much. And adding to what Carolyn said, I met Ricky also almost 4 to 5 years ago in social media as well. And at that time, I felt very lonely in this industry as a woman. So following him through all of these years and going to his events brought me more to meet great people, just like Carolyn and everybody else in here. So I just wanted to say thank you, Ricky, for empowering, the cleaning industry. So thank you. And my name is Raquel Salinas, and I've been in business for almost 25 years. The name of my company is We Clean Janitorial. And, it's been a very hard journey because before we didn't have this type of events or social media events where, we get together and empower ourselves. I felt, like I was saying before, very lonely in the industry, but I find out these groups and they've been very helpful to me so far. And I continue learning. We never stop learning, even though I've been in the business for 25 years, but I've been learning so much from all great people, that have met in the past. And I continue learning and empowering myself and others. So,
Nice.
yeah.
Thank you, Raquel. Thank you. 25 years. 25 years. That's a long time. That's a long time.
That is, she's amazing, by the way.
Carol, what about you?
So I've actually been in the industry for about 6 years now. I started cleaning homes with my sister. I got the blessing to have met Ricky through social media during the pandemic on an app that we probably all used to use, Clubhouse. Very random, shot him a message, and the rest has really been history. I still have my cleaning business, which is my core business. It allows me to do everything else that I've been involved in, which is mentoring, helping people start their cleaning businesses, pretty much the basics of it all. And now we are doing this female Latina Spanish speaking, which I am Hispanic, but it's not my first language, so just like Ricky.
What are you trying to say? I can't speak Spanish? Come on.
Well, I'm learning now, so I've been pushing the boundaries, and I'm just so grateful for taking that shot in the dark and you inviting us out. And now I have this amazing community of people all over the country, not just Spanish speaking, but English speaking, all ages. And it's really been like a family. So I want to thank, Cleaning and Cocktails, Rosalato, just everybody. They're amazing.
Thank you. Now, so we're going to have a big day of programming tomorrow, you guys. So one thing I wanted you to speak on, Carol, you could start first, is so there's a lot of wealth of knowledge in this room that you're going to get to know firsthand tomorrow. What's a challenge that you have right now? Whether it's the cleaning company, whether it's mentorship, whether it's now launching this new organization that you guys are trying to launch, what's one challenge that you're facing that you would love people to know about so they can maybe share some experience or feedback for both of you?
Well, for me, I would say one of the struggles that, not personally, I've gone through this as well, it's just the lack of knowledge, right? And the lack of community. So before Cleaning and Cocktails, I didn't even know I had a community or people. So that's been our biggest thing, and that's kind of what we've been playing off of the social media, letting people know that, but also the empowerment part, right? A lot of people, they have so much potential, but they don't realize it because they don't have somebody like you to push them, right? Hadn't I come to visit you, I probably never would have started a podcast or got in front of a camera. And then I wouldn't have met, this beautiful woman here and Carlita, who pushed me to say, hey, learn some Spanish and let's do this group. So definitely that has been the biggest struggle that I've seen across the cleaning industry is the lack of knowledge, the lack of community, and definitely just having somebody to tell you, you can do it. And honestly, seeing people that speak like you, that look like you. My grandparents came here from South America. They also started off cleaning toilets, like many of us here, but they just didn't know how to grow that business. So that's why we started our group, to kind of fill that gap.
Yeah. Raquel, what about you?
Yes, for me, it was the going back to basics part, how to start a company the way it's supposed to be. Actually, I jump into more on operations instead of focusing on the most important part. As what kind of identity I need for my company. Is a DBA, a LLC, a S Corp? What kind of insurance, it's good to cover for the type of services I was, providing. So I have to push myself to go back to basics to enable to grow. Otherwise, I was gonna be stuck. I started with the business with a franchise, so they were doing everything for me, and that's what it kind of got me behind, because I was just doing operations, but not the paperwork or anything that is needed for a company to be structured in a well way. Yeah. Yes.
Nice. Well, so because I know you two, I have two things that I will share with everybody so that you guys, if any of you can help them with this. Raquel is very humble, but this girl works her butt off. She scales. She's in multiple states, right? She's running a business that, again, people tell us you can't scale into other not countries. Well, hey, you can do that
Yes.
too. But they say you can't scale into other states. Work on your market. Do this, do that. You don't, right? So for anybody out that's in the audience that can help continue to share knowledge for Raquel on just scaling an organization, I think would help you, right? Like,
Yes.
You have ambitions to be in multiple states.
Correct.
So anybody who can share knowledge on that, please do. I know Rachel, you're in here too. See, you two got to talk.
Thank you.
Carol, I know she, this may be Jared on the Spartan side, Callie, you guys too. Like, she's also mentoring a lot of smaller cleaning business owners. So she spoke about lack of education and knowledge. I know you guys have a lot of education. ISSA has a lot of education. So I'd love for you guys to be able to connect with her and share some information that you can with her on for you to use that with your mentees. And where's Felicia? Am I good? Okay. Are you waving because I'm good or cut it out? Cut? Okay. So I'll end. One last thing for you two is anything you want to end with and you're excited about tomorrow.
Well, I'm excited to meet a lot of women in the industry and share, their experiences and learn from them. A lot, yes.
Same here. I'm very excited to meet more women in the cleaning industry, right? Because that's kind of our goal. Because this is kind of like a male-dominated industry.
I can't tell with this room.
Well, yeah,
I can't tell in this room.
This is an amazing turnout, but what you guys are doing is amazing. Ricky has let us know about Hygieia. He had us come out here, and I'm really excited to network with one another and really just see how we can help, more cleaning business owners, especially the small ones who don't even think they can get past solo cleaning. So, thank you.
Wait till you guys see the barrels of chemicals that Spartan has in their facility, right? All right, so thank you all for joining me. I appreciate it. Thanks for answering
Thank you for
the
putting
questions.
us on the spot.
Put you guys on the spot, right? All right. So, Felicia, how I am on time though? Okay. So, I'm not done. There's more. So, Mounira, come up here. Marisol, come on. Come on, let's go. No, they changed her name. Sorry about that. Come on, come up here. Come here. I'll let you explain yourself. Come here. So they didn't know that I was going to bring them up here, guys. So, but this is not, we don't have two Marisols here. So Mounira is out of Detroit, right? And I'll start with you so that you can properly introduce yourself. Sorry about that. All right, so the reason why I brought you guys up, to give you guys a shout out, and Mounira, we were talking about it earlier, but you guys, she just won, or not just won, but she completed servicing the NFL draft in Detroit. So I don't know if anybody understands that 750,000 people went to the NFL draft, and this cleaning business owner got the contract and serviced it. So I'll stop with that, because that's a mic drop. That's a mic drop. But properly introduce yourself. Let everybody know who you are, and let's talk about that real quick.
Well, thank you, Ricky.
Again, they didn't know. This is what I do. I just surprise people, that's all.
My name is Mounira Zahr. I am the owner of Triple M Cleaning, and we provide commercial cleaning services, carpet cleaning, and our specialty service is construction cleaning as well. And recently, we became NFL vendors.
That's awesome. I mean, you guys, that is, let's talk about that real quick, though. How big was that opportunity, and how did you, because I remember you reached out to me, you talked to Jody, you talked to a couple different people. Mm-hmm. I don't even know, even at my size, how I would talk through that kind of an RFP or opportunity.
So when the NFL came to Detroit, it was all about working with diversified and minority and women-owned companies and local businesses as well. So we have such a supportive community that pushed for Triple M to be one of those companies at the NFL. And after that opportunity came, that was all about putting in the hard work to secure and land a contract like that, and to be able to provide services for the NFL on such a large scale like that. And a lot of hard work, many nights, days, meetings and what have you, was put in. About 9 months later, we received the call that we are officially vendors at the NFL, and now we had to,
Actually do the work.
like deliver what we said we are. And they were only expecting 500,000, and, you know, there were 750,000 people, and it was a blessing, you know. It was all everyone's support and help that, you know, why we, completed.
Well, and then put that into perspective as far as like just quick stats on the size of your company and then the amount of staff you needed for that special event.
Okay, so originally we needed about 70 staff members. At my company, we're on a smaller scale. We're under 20 people, but they still trusted in me, you know. And we had to put out that we are hiring. We collaborated with a few companies. Jody was one from PX3, and you know she showed so much support and love. And a few other companies locally, GDI sponsored us. And getting to how many people we hired, because we were at 2 different locations for the NFL, it was a total of, I hope I'm not wrong, I think 42 people. Really, we needed more, but...
We talked about that. So you had a lot of family, and what family is...
Right.
Again, it's like a ×2. Like
it's all about family. We had about 80 people, okay? But we didn't need to use all 80 because our family was the ×2. So
Sweet,
that's
sweet.
it. We
So
conquered.
You guys got a round of applause for that. Come on, a round of applause.
Thank you. Thank you.
And then we got Marisol over here. So I know, surprised? Come on.
Big surprise. Oh my God.
So Marisol is she's actually one of our partners on the Rosado side. She services in the Phoenix area, but you started as a residential cleaning company. Your brand is everywhere in Phoenix.
Yes.
Talk about, but now you're trying to do commercial. Like, share a little bit about you, Marisol.
About me.
You.
Well, my name is Marisol Rosales, and I have this company, Maria's Professional Cleaning, for 30 years. 30 years. And again, it's like my friend said, when I met you, I'm sorry, because it's not my first language, and I don't speak like perfect English, but I try.
Keep it going.
And I try to, you know, I feel alone, and I was suffering a lot. When I meet you, I feel hope, because I see a lot of young people who make $1 million, and I say, oh my God, this is great. And it's when I come back to my house and I talk to my kids, and now, thank God, I have my kids by my sides, my Brian and Michaela, and now we grow with our business, and thank you to give me the opportunity to work with you too, because it helps me a lot. And well, thank you to a lot of different people here that help me to learn and grow. So thank you so much.
Yeah, so she's going to sell herself short, though. Hold on. So, again, you talk about, a lot of us here could probably share the same sentiment of being in the cleaning industry opened the doors for us to do a lot of other things, right? So, Marisol, you don't just stop at owning a residential cleaning company, launching into a commercial cleaning company. You're doing other things. What is the other things that you're doing, too?
Well, my first thing is, for me, my business is not just a business. It's not just to make money. It's to help a lot of, especially like Hispanic people who don't have a lot of opportunities here. So for me, it's like a mission to open those doors, to give you work, and at the same time to help them to healing, like internal healing. So I invite coaches and terapeutas, how can I say terapeutas? Terapeutas, to help me with them. So, you know, for me, it's like a mission to take those ladies or guys from the drugs and from the streets, and to help them to heal their selves and make a better families and better, you know, to be a better persons, and at the same time, give you work. So for me, it's a mission. It's no, and because God is in everything, so He looked at my mission and He helped me with work, and now I don't have only like commercial cleaning. I don't work only in commercial, and I'm sorry, in the residential cleaning. I'm working in commercial cleaning too. I'm sorry, I'm nervous.
No, keep it going. Hey, and you guys want to think she speaks, she's got podcasts, you're doing a lot, man.
Yeah,
You're
but
doing,
in Spanish, not
it's
in
okay.
English.
We got to do it both. No, buddy, so you said it too, and I think everybody here could agree with it. Is owning a cleaning company is you're a therapist. We are a therapist. We all are therapists, right? It's a full-time job. You got to embrace it. So
Yes.
I just wanted, because I'm probably being told to, but thank you too for joining me. Thank you all four of you for answering questions. Again, this is not planned, so I appreciate you.
Thank you.